Abraham Lincoln supposedly saved them. The end. This is how our children's history classes are being conducted every year. They're taught African history was started with slavery, but there's way more to the story there. There's way more that books didn't care to teach them. They're taught we began with shackles and chains on our arms and legs. The blood, the sweat, the tears we shed. I feel our kids are being misled, being stripped away from the history, only being taught the misery that we encountered for 400 years. Our kids have no idea. We were a people with a culture before the bondage, because we're being introduced in these textbooks as slaves with no prior heritage, language, or knowledge. Instead of teaching about African kingdoms with Queen Sheba, Cleopatra, Queen Amina, King Tut, and the overall money natural wealth of Africa, they want to spend the whole semester talking about prohibition or Thanksgiving, how we stole the land from the Indians, and how the same way we discriminated blacks in the past, we still doing it today with the illegal immigrants. But that's a whole other story. I just had to throw that one in. But I think this will make little black girls and boys feel inadequate when they have to sit in a class and hear little to no info at all about their own culture contributions to America. Hearing the same old thing about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and y'all know who's next. Malcolm Little, also known as Malcolm X. And as a little girl, I thought these three people were ones who did something. And besides Harriet Tubman running, we really wasn't learning nothing new. Knew nothing about Marcus Garvey until I heard Dead Prez album, RBG, Red, Black, and Green, Revolutionary with a Gay Celine, or Assata Shakur, one of the strongest black women, being impressed to this day because she stood for something. The worst part is they feel it's only necessary to talk about us during Black History Month, when they should be fully integrating African American history throughout the entire school curriculum, along with more Native American, Hispanic, Asian, and other races that contributed so much to our nation. So, the teachers ain't gonna teach them, the media ain't gonna reach them, so it's our jobs as adults to give these kids the truth. Marcus Garvey, a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. It's not history, it's our story. The last one I'm going to do is called Unity. And there's a lot of unity going on in here. I love it. But let's keep it real. A lot of this stuff doesn't go on outside of these walls. You know? And I think we need more of this. So this last one is called Unity. Y'all know that song by Queen Latifah, right? U.N.I.T.Y. Love a black mind from affinity to affinity. That song is about us uniting with men. But how can we unite with them when we can't even unite with our own women? Too busy competing against one another. We can't even crack a smile and say hello to each other when we walk past on our daily routine. Too busy to speak. Always saying I don't talk to a lot of females because they just too messy. So you'd rather have more guys than girlfriends? Well, be prepared to be by yourself then. Because 9 times out of 10, they only want you around for one thing, and it's not your personality. It's time to face reality. That once we, U.N.I.T.Y, we can handle our issues better. We can conquer this world together. And once we learn that we're all the same, when we start to embrace instead of degrade, we can hold that reign forever. But first, we have to stop with the drama and the gossip. We have to stop putting each other down to build our self-confidence up. We have to stop letting jealousy override our true feelings. We have to stop fighting over these dudes for no reason. See, U.N.I.T.Y can never come alive. And every time we walk in a room, we have to act as we have something to prove. So we have to be the loudest out of the bunch. We have to size each other up. So we judge everything from the color of her toenails to the texture of her ponytail just to feel content with ourselves. And it's funny because most of the time when men have problems, they like to confront each other face to face. But when women have problems, we like to talk behind each other's back and smile in each other's face the next day. And some of us say the media is even exploiting us women. But I feel we exploit each other as much, if not enough, for others they say about us is irrelevant. But self-confidence, see, that's the answer to this unity issue. I'm not talking about being on an egotistical tip. I'm talking about being comfortable in the skin that you're in. So you don't have to look to hate on any other woman to feel I have some sort of self-validation. And it's not complicated. Just start loving each other, embracing each other. Treat the next woman that you meet like you treat your mother with love and respect. Pay her with compliments. And you will find that all this positive energy you exude will pay off in the long run. Something that we've overcome. Because once we unite together, ladies, we unite as one.